Not enough. Let me hear you, Amway. Ladies and gentlemen, the real show has just begun. This is now the real show. I want you to give all of you a big round of applause for staying until this moment. Give yourself a big hand. You are awesome. You are awesome. And this last 30 minutes, I can tell you, for those of you who stay until the end of our sharing, you will shortcut your journey to diamond at least by 3 years. How about that? Because I only have one wish from my sharing. Many of you have heard our success story. I only have one wish. I wish this rally be the turning point in your life. I hope tonight will be the turning point in your life. Because me and my wife, we became diamond at 34 years old. She was 32 years old. And we became financially free. And then we became EDC at my age, 38 years old, and she was 36 years old. By a lot of conventional definition, we shouldn't be this successful at this age. But because of Amway, we were able to achieve our financial freedom in our early 30s. And it is my dream tonight, it is my wish tonight to be able to bulletproof your Amway business. I'm not going to share with you all the rosy thing, but I really want to share with you what makes, like what Andy said just now, right? The difference between boys and men. Man's zipper is in the front. Boy's zipper is where? At the back. At the back, right? I don't know whether you catch this joke or not. But anyway, I really want to bulletproof your business so that you leave this hall tonight, you become an extraordinary person. You will be on your way to diamond, right? So very quickly, I just want to introduce us. We came from a very simple family. In fact, Nishan had to study part-time and work part-time, whereas I have to take up a study loan in order to complete my engineering studies. This is how our lives, started. And my career path before Amway is a typical professional. Most professionals go through this journey, right? Get a good grades, and then find a good job, and then climb the corporate ladder. The same is with me, right? I went through the same journey as most professionals. The only thing is, I know I want to retire rich, but I know I cannot retire rich and young. I can only retire rich but old, right? That's most professional life. So, and this is where I realized, after working hard for a few years, I realized that every successful person has worked hard in their life, but not everyone who worked hard will be successful. You see, all of us here, we stay until, this is almost like 10 of March, right? We are almost crossing to 10 of March. We are all here, we are all very hardworking. But see, not everyone who worked hard will be successful. And what's the difference between the person who worked hard and not successful and the person who worked hard and became successful? It was the choice. If we put the choice before working hard, our choice will not be wasted. But if we work very hard before we make the right choice, our effort might be wasted, right? So a book changed my life. At 21 years old, I read this book. A friend introduced me this book. I read this book, I started to have dream to retire at 30 years old. So all my friends laugh at me. They say, daydreaming. Calvin is daydreaming. How can someone retire at 30 years old by just reading a book? So after reading this book, I worked very hard in employment. I worked very hard in a job. I crossed that causeway, the longest bridge in the world, in order to earn that Singapore dollar. That's how I started my working career, right? And then I worked hard for a few years in the employment. I realized that there's no way I could retire by 30 years old. So for the second time, I picked up this book. I was in my late 20s. I picked up this book for the second time, and I found my direction in network marketing. After reading the book for the second time, I decided to join a network marketing company, right? Even though I have very good profession, I have pretty good income, but I decided to join an industry that most people think is for people who have no options in life, right? Maybe some of you here, a new person, you think that the direct selling industry is for people with no option in life. I hope tonight you change your mindset, right? you have to change your mindset. This business is not for people with no option in life. This business is for people who want better option in their life. Right? So, and I'm really thankful to my sponsor. Before I come to this, I want to tell you, when I decided to join a network marketing company, I called out a friend. His name is Alex. I still remember his name. I called him out. I said, Alex, can you meet me? Can you share with me the company that you are doing now? Because when I was in the university, I joined a different company. I was in a network marketing company before. So I joined the company, and I think since I want to rejoin a network marketing company, 做生不如做熟, right? Might as well I join a company that I'm familiar with. So I called up Alex. I said, Alex, can you meet me out? I want to join your company. Alex did not want to meet me. Come on, if you are Amway ABO, your prospect call you, hey, can you meet me? I want to know Amway. Will you meet the person or not? You will, right? But my friend Alex thought that I was pulling his leg. My friend Alex did not want to meet me. My friend Alex thought that maybe I have hidden agenda. So he did not want to meet me. And because he did not want to meet me, I met my sponsor, Founders Double Diamond, Kok Ju, and Misan. Please give them a big hand. Please give them a big hand. Because without this awesome couple, I wouldn't be standing on this stage. Without this awesome couple, I wouldn't be able to unleash all the dreams in my life, right? Even though when I first shown the plan, I didn't even know what Kok Ju was talking about. I really did not know what Kok Ju was talking about, but I signed up nevertheless. I still sign up, right? And Kok Ju spent so many hours showing me the plan. I didn't understand the business, but I signed up. And I want to tell you a very important message here. There are people who are just like me, looking for an opportunity. There are people who are just like me, right? Looking for someone to introduce them to the Amway business. That's why we always say, what is the worst plan in your Amway business? The worst plan is not the plan that you did not sign up anybody. The worst plan is a plan that you did not show. Agree? And what is the best plan in the Amway business? It's not the plan that you got somebody excited. The best plan in the Amway business is the plan that you did show. It's a plan that you show. So Kok Ju showed a plan to a person who has a dream inside of him, and that is all it takes to become diamond. And I became diamond. And in his Amway record, I believe I'm still the record holder. I'm the easiest person to sponsor who made it to diamond and EDC. I think I'm still the record holder. Okay? But I want to tell you this message. Why? Because many of you think that nobody wants to do Amway. You are wrong. There are many people looking for an opportunity. They are just waiting for another person like you and I to show the business to them. So don't stop showing the business. Keep exposing the business. Keep sharing the business. Share it passionately even if they do not want, right? Keep sharing the business. And up the line, I want to thank my sponsor, Founders Diamond, Mr. Chew, Diamond, Mr. and Mrs. Wong, and of course our Crown Ambassador, Celia Wong, and the late Dr. Wong. Please give them a big hand. A very awesome couple. I'm so fortunate that I'm able to get to know these wonderful people, right? Because of them, because of the business, I get to know these wonderful people. And then after I joined the business, I came into my first meeting in Amway, which is a major function like this. But it was like 2 to 3 times bigger than this. So I remember it was like 3,000 people. Many of you here, maybe this is your first Amway rally. You came in, you were wondering, why everybody is so excited? Why is this recognition? Why almost midnight already, you all haven't ended? Maybe you have a lot of questions. It was the same like me. I went to the first meeting in Amway. I remember, I think I joined on a Thursday, and I went to a major function on a Saturday. I joined on a Tuesday or Thursday, I can't remember. Then I went to the major function that weekend. When I went into that weekend, that major function, I didn't even know what the diamond was talking about. But I left with one conclusion. I could be a diamond. Because I saw people who are less qualification than me, people who have higher qualification than me, all of them could be standing on stage. And that's why this rally may be the turning point in your life. Right? This recognition may be the turning point in your life. You may not understand a single thing. Never mind. But remember this moment. Remember tonight's energy. Because tonight is going to be the turning point in your life. So, after leaving, thank you. Give yourself a big hand. This applause is for you, right? This is for you. So after I left the meeting, the best thing I ever did was to believe in myself. Luckily, I believed in what I saw. And I continued that faith. Because after I leave this meeting, and I can almost guarantee you, after you leave this hall tonight, there will be more people waiting to tell you why not Amway. I can almost guarantee you. But the best thing, you have to bulletproof your future, your business, is to believe in what you have seen with your own eyes. Right? Believe in what you have seen with your own eyes. So I started the business with a lot of, I always say that I'm not the person who's the most qualified to do the business. But if I keep thinking about, do I need to be a fluent speaker? Do I need to be good in sales? Must I have a good look? Must I have a handsome look? If I keep thinking about the condition to succeed in Amway, I would never have started. Right? When I joined the business, I was so naive that I thought, since someone can be on stage to be a diamond, I could be a diamond too. That was so naive I was. But that was also my greatest asset. Because I believed in everything I saw. Right? I saw people who are less qualified than me becoming a diamond, people who are more qualified than me to become a diamond. So I believe I could be a diamond, right? So I won't go through this thing, but I'll just cut the long story short. I want to share with you 3 challenges, right? 3 challenges that I faced that I remember until today. Right? So if you do not know, my friend, if you are not sure whether this business is for you, let me share with you this quote by one of my idols, Richard Branson. If someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you are not sure whether you could do it or not, say yes first. Trust me. Say yes first. I know what's going on in your mind, new people. You see all the people on stage, you say, of course you can do it. You look so handsome, you look so beautiful, you speak so well. Of course you can be successful. But trust me, I wasn't like that. I wasn't like that. More than 10 years ago when I joined the business, I wasn't like that. I was a very shy person. I couldn't even speak well, confidently on stage. I do not have friends. I wasn't like that. But the only thing I had that separated me from the normal and to become a diamond is I say yes first. I said yes to an opportunity. I never say no to an opportunity. I said yes first. Then I figure out how to do it. Right? You too, right? Say yes first. Then figure out how to do it. There will be army of people waiting to help you. Okay, don't worry about that. Many people so eager to help you to be successful. But you see, in order to get the rewards, you have seen so many diamonds and EDC share with you the reward that they got from the business. But in order to get the reward, you must also love the challenges. Right? Remember I said, I don't want to paint you a rosy picture. This business is beautiful. But the journey is not one that everyone will enjoy. But you have to learn to enjoy the journey. I love the journey even until today. If I show a plan to someone and ask the person, you have a question or not? No. Do you understand or not? Yes. You want to join or not? I think so. I tell you, no satisfaction to me. I prefer someone tell me, yes, I got question. I think this is a scam. Yes, I got question. I don't think it's so easy. I like question like this, right? Because this is the real part of the business. And I want to share with you a few journey, a few challenges that I went through, and hopefully, I can bulletproof your success, right? Your journey towards success. Now, what most people see is the tip of the iceberg. You see, oh, diamond, fantastic lifestyle, right? Oh, diamond, legacy income. This is what you see. But what you don't see is the big chunk of ice below the iceberg. That's what you don't see. That's what they put in and day out. That's what they have to endure day in and day out. Right? That's where you have to grow. You and I have to grow, right? Every day. That is the below the tip of the iceberg. Now, 3 persons, I always tell this story. 3 persons in my life when I started the business, they did not believe in me. The first person who did not believe in me was my mother. My mother had 3 children. Every time before Amway, before I was successful in Amway, if you ask my mother, among your 3 children, which one is the most successful one? My mom will always say, oh, the one who worked as a manager in Singapore, which was me, right? My mom would say, the one who worked as a manager in Singapore. After I became successful in Amway, if you ask my mom, among your 3 children, which one is the most successful? She would say, oh, the one who is an Amway diamond. It was also me. Same person, just different identity. You see, why I want to tell you this? your loved one will be your greatest opposition in the beginning. Not because they do not want you to succeed, it's because they love you so much that they love you so much that they want to protect you. So it's normal, right? If you tell me that I want to do Amway, but my wife doesn't agree, my parent doesn't agree, my children doesn't agree, my neighbor doesn't agree, let me tell you, it's normal. It's normal because my mom did not agree. But after you show a beautiful result to her, to your loved one, they will support you wholeheartedly. They will support you wholeheartedly, trust me. Right, that was my first opposition. Then my second opposition is a fortune teller. It's a fortune teller. Some of you laugh because you heard this story before. The rest who did not laugh, okay, today you are fortunate. You get to hear this fortune telling. Now, so if you really like to go and predict your future, don't need to go to the fortune teller. Let me predict for you. I predict for you tonight, okay? Okay? Can I predict for you tonight? Don't need to go to the fortune teller. Because I went to a fortune teller and all his prediction went against me. All his prediction were wrong. All his prediction on me was wrong, right? So we went to an activity, an Amway activity, and then my upline brought their front legs, right, to have their fortune told by the fortune teller. So basically, to ask the fortune teller whether we are potential diamond or not, okay, to put it simply like that, okay? Well, she didn't do it to filter us. No, I know she's not doing it to filter, because this guy is very famous, very, very famous, okay? They say that this guy is so accurate that it's 110% accuracy, you know, so accurate. So first person, of course, lead by example, right? My upline asked the fortune teller, you think I can do Amway? My upline asked the fortune teller. The fortune teller, split second, just say, yes, you can do Amway. Wow, positive thinking, right? Everything positive, okay? Then my first cross line, their first down line, okay? How about this? Can do Amway or not? The fortune teller look at it. Yes, okay, can do Amway. Positive thinking, right? So then my turn. I thought everything should be positive, right? Then my turn. The fortune teller asked the most question. Asked me, what do you do? I say, I'm an engineer. Then why you do Amway? Why you do sales? I say, I'm learning how to do sales. You are not suitable for this business. It was like that, quiet. It was really like that, quiet. So I look at my upline, I look at my cross line. You know, he's not just being positive thinking. He's speaking the truth. He said that I cannot do Amway. He said, I cannot do. He said, why you do Amway? Why you choose this career? This career is not for you. You should just do your engineering job. So I had two choices. I could listen to him, give up Amway, or I could listen to myself and persist on my own dream. I'm glad I chose the later. Right? I'm glad I chose the later. See, so many of us, our success in this life is sandwiched between the two lips of other people. It's sandwiched between lips of naysayers, of people who have nothing to do with your success. Trust your instinct. That's why new people, I want to tell you why this session, last 30 minutes, is to bulletproof your success. Because I want you to leave this hall knowing that you can be successful in Amway as well. Because I went through the same journey. I went through it, all right? And then the third person who did not believe in me was all my prospects. And I cannot blame them because this is how I started my Amway business. I drove this car to sponsor people, and I tell people you could earn millions from Amway. And then when they look at my car, they say, maybe after you got millions, you come to me again. All right? So then the second time I grow smarter. I don't park my car too near their house. I park further down. And then last time we used to lend people CDs and books, you know, as a follow-up tools, right? So in the past, I always put the CD and books in the car. But ever since I parked my car very far away, I had to bring all my tools with me, you know. So I bring a big bag with all my books and CDs. So I learn smarter. Don't let my prospects see my car first, right? Let them see my thinking first, right? Don't let them see my car first, right? But today, right, I don't have to be like this because I drive this car and show the plan, right? I don't have to hide already. I can park just right in front of their face. Never mind, right? But you see, if people follow you because of what you have, then people will follow somebody else who have better things than you. Never mind, let them be, right? I always want to find people who follow me because of my thinking. Not because of what I have, but because of how I think. Because how I think eventually will lead to what I will get, the life that I will live, right? So my prospect doesn't believe in me also. But does that stop me from becoming a diamond? No. I learned how to do the business smarter, right? I grow smarter. So the 3 persons who objected me in my Amway business, and I overcame all these problems, today I'm proud to say that I don't have to tolerate all these problems anymore. They are non-existent in my Amway business anymore, right? Okay, so the last part of the challenge I want to share with you is the 2 OPP that changed my mindset. Again, I know some of you have heard this, but this is really for the new people. The 2 plans in my Amway career totally changed my mindset, right? Totally made me believe that I could be a diamond. The first plan was a salad maker, right? Cut the long story short, this is a stranger. Right? I prospected this stranger. He said, okay, come to my office. So I went to his office. I waited for him for 2 hours. After 2 hours, he came back to his office. He said, before you start telling me what you want to say, let me tell you what I want to tell you. I got something to tell you also. So my prospect got plan to show me also, no? My prospect want to show me a plan also. So I seated there half an hour, 1 hour, listened to his plan. At the end of his plan, I said, sorry, I got no money to invest in your business. Can I show what I want to show? Can I show my plan already? Then he said, no, you don't need to show. I know what business you are in. You are in some networking business, right? I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I remember I was 9%, 9%. Many of you here 9% or so. I was at 9%. I waited for a prospect for 2 hours, and I listened to his bullshit for 1 hour. And then he told me he ain't interested in what I'm going to show him. He said he's not interested. If you were me, what will you do? If you were me, will you give up the business? No? Then congratulations, you can be a diamond. You can be. But I tell you, I nearly gave up the business. I cried. That was the only plan in my Amway career that I cried. I really cried. Because after the plan, I told myself, I said, why do I have to go through all these things? I mean, I'm an engineer, I have a good profession, I got a good paying job. Why do I have to go through this process of convincing others? I don't think I need to go through this process. So I was on the verge of giving up the business until God sent a second prospect into my life. God sent this second prospect. He is an IT vendor. He's an IT vendor. So again, I went to his office. I showed him the plan, right? You remember, I was almost giving up the business already. I got nothing to lose, right? So I was showing the business to this guy. And then this guy keep interrupting me. He said, can you go straight to the point, please? Can you please go straight to the point? I said, no, I cannot skip. Every slide is important for you to have a complete understanding. I cannot skip. So I keep show the plan. And our plan last time was 2 hours, you know. At the end of 2 hours, then the Amway words fly out. Amway. Right? I don't know whether you all been through that era. Then the Amway, you know, all the animation and PowerPoint, then the Amway came out. So the guy's face, you can imagine, his face is like dropped to longgang, you know, the face. He was so disappointed. And then he said, if you had told me it was Amway, I wouldn't have wasted 2 hours listening to you. A prospect said something like that to me. But remember, I was on the verge of giving up the business already, right? I almost want to give up already. Then I said, hey, Mr. So-and-so, how did you know that my time value is not more than you? Because I also wasted 2 hours talking to you. I said, I wasted 2 hours talking to you too. So he looked at me. He said, okay, fine. Obviously, he was dumbfounded. He don't know what to say. Then when he see me off, right, I leave his office, he shook my hand and said, I think you will be successful. Yeah. But you think I was happy? No, I was not happy. I looked at him back again. I said, hang on. You have no right to decide my future. You have no right to say whether I will be successful or not. If I have no confidence about the business, if I didn't even know what I was showing, will you still say that I will be successful? You might kill somebody's dream by the words that you just said. I said, don't say that to another Amway distributor. Then I left his office. So after I left his office, I suddenly felt good about the business, you know. I don't know why. See, I didn't sign the person up. Obviously, I screw up the plan, right? I screw up the relationship also, but I felt good. I felt very good, right? Then I realized something, right? We are not in a soap selling business. We are in the hope giving business. I suddenly realized this thing. My mindset changed. I suddenly realized that this is what I am doing. This is what all of us should be doing in Amway. We are not begging people to join Amway, no, please. We are looking for the person who is also looking for us. Why do you have to beg someone to join the business? So at 9%, I was glad. I think God wants me to succeed in the business. So God sent these two prospects to test my faith. And I passed God's test. Right? So in your journey to Amway, I am sure you will also face some challenges. But trust me, it is just a way God testing your faith, whether you are very seriously want to succeed in Amway or not. Right? All right? So there's so much on the challenges. Very quickly, I want to go to some of the reward. But I won't want to go through a lot of the travel. You have seen a lot. But a few things really touches me. One thing is my family. There's no greater wealth in this world than peace of mind. Right? We are not super rich from the business. We are not billionaire, right, from the Amway business. But I can tell you, we enjoy a greater peace of mind than most billionaires that you know. We have peace of mind. Right? We know that whatever that we do today, our children will be our greatest beneficiary. So I always tell my friend, Amway may not be the best paying business in the world, but Amway is the best insurance policy that you can buy for your family. It's the best insurance policy. If you are in the insurance line, or if you buy insurance, you know. If you buy a life insurance, they only pay you one time, correct? And that is provided you leave this world. They pay you one time. But if you build the Amway business to a level called Diamond, this insurance policy pays you every month, every year, every generation, whether you are still alive or not. You may be alive and kicking, this insurance policy continues to pay you. That's the best thing, right? That's how I will sum up my peace of mind in the Amway business, right? And then, of course, when my wife was expecting the twins, I could really be with her. I can feel the difference between, not having enough time to be by her side and really having more time to spend, right? So they say happy wife, happy life. Really, you can see that, if you look at my photo in the past and now, I really have grown much happier, right? Because I have a happier wife, right? So you make your wife happy, right? Then your life will be very happy. So I cook for her, and everywhere she is, I'm just by her side, right? She eat confinement food, I eat confinement food also, okay? Anything, okay? Then our daughter gradually grew up and then started traveling with us. Let me ask you this question, okay? Bring this question back home. If you work a job, will you hope that your children can take over your job as soon as possible? Do you hope that your children take over your job as soon as possible? Or if you are in a business, will you hope that your children will take over your business as soon as possible? Maybe no, right? You say, I already so suffer. Why should I let my next generation to suffer together with me? But in the Amway business, you can ask all the diamonds, we hope our children immediately become 18 years old, We hope that immediately they can do the business. That's the kind of legacy in the business, right? We feel very differently because we know that this business is for the good of our children and our next generation, right? And then travel, right? We have traveled to many, many places. I won't want to go through that, but I just want to show you this photo. As a diamond, you travel business class. As an EDC, you travel first class. And then, now Amway Malaysia has so many EDCs now. Now we are creating a big havoc to the airline industry, You know why? Because they cannot get enough first class seat for us. They cannot get enough. I'm telling you, I'm not joking, serious. Because my last trip to Finland, just last month, I wanted to travel first class. I said, I don't want to downgrade. I want first class. My leg has grown longer already. I want to fly in first class. But then the Amway staff, I don't pity them. I know they really work hard. Amway staff came to us and said, Diamond, don't make life difficult for us. It's the airline problem. Airline do not have enough first class. Can you imagine all of us here one day, if you are all EDC and above, we are going to start an airline company. We have to start an airline company, right? There's no way an airline is going to fulfill all the number of first class that we want. That's the, right? That is the treatment that you get as a diamond, right? So today my wife, without business class, she would not want to travel. No business class, she won't want to travel. Okay, so I want to skip all this travel. I hope in the very near future I could share with you all the beautiful travel, but I want to leave you with my final dream, which is the dream of most men, right? The dream of most men is to have cars. That's the dream of most men. How many of you are crazy about cars? Crazy, like literally crazy. Okay, I can tell you my crazy level is that the showroom in Johor Bahru almost blacklisted both of us. Almost. Because before Diamond, we went from showroom to showroom to showroom to showroom to test drive, but never buy a car. And both of us are very good actor and actress. If I go to a BMW showroom, I express interest to own the car, my wife will play the devil. No lah, don't make decisions so quick. We go Mercedes and take a look first. Then go Mercedes, she expressed interest, then I play the devil. Why? Because we cannot afford. We cannot afford to buy. But we just want to test drive the car, okay? So they almost blacklisted us, basically, okay? So, but through the business, we gradually upgrade. And then at Diamond, we were able to own pretty nice Continental car. And I can tell you, in our family LOS, we are the first generation to own a Mercedes and BMW in our family LOS, in our generation, keturunan, in our family line, okay? Her family line and my family line. And then at EDC, I bought this, my 530i, but unfortunately, very short life. I only used this for 3 years and 8 months. And 3 years and 8 months because this baby was born, right? Because this baby was born, and I really love this car. I told my wife, one of my dreams is to own a Porsche. I really want to own a Porsche so much that the moment I saw this electric vehicle, I totally fell in love with this car, right? So lastly, I just want to leave with you this video. Let's enjoy this video before I pass the mic to my wife. This is a 550 horsepower, 0 to 100 in 4.5 seconds. Right? I love the car, but my dream doesn't stop there because I know through Amway, all dreams are possible. Right? All dreams are possible, and this will be my next car. Right? When I become a Founders Council, an FC member, this will be my next dream car. Right? So if I can do it, you can do it, and I see you at the top. Thank you.
was nervous about the timing. Good morning, everyone. But don't worry about the time, because you will notice that the person who sits beside you until this timing now is a real and serious about Amway business, right? So I would like to share a few things, few values that we gotten from this Amway business. As a daughter and son in this hall, actually we are playing many roles in our life. So as a daughter, we always tell ourselves that we want to give our parents a good medical facility if we can, when they need. We want to afford them to marvelous travel trips, or a lot of money to buy the things that they want. So in a summary, I would like to tell you that as a daughter, I would like to say that you may not able to give them the best, but we can give them what we can. So if you are first time to be here in this hall today, listening the Amway business opportunity, you must tell yourself that all your dream can realize by this Amway business. So from this picture, right, this is my mother-in-law. Before we achieved Diamond, actually we told her before that we want to buy her a car as a present. But that time she told us, it's okay lah, never mind, no need to buy me a car since I'm not so frequent to stay in Malaysia, right? So, but we mentioned with her many times, but until we achieve Diamond, the time that she know that we are able to afford the car, because we achieved Diamond, then we mentioned to her again, said, Mommy, we want to buy you a new car, another car for you so that you can travel as far as you can, more comfortable. Then she said, okay. So, but at that time we Diamond already. Then my mother-in-law, she come and said, then we asked her, what car do you want? She said, okay, I want Toyota Altis 1.8 with leather. So, she stated few criteria that she want. So with this, you have to, from this standpoint, you have to know that actually, it's not that our parents, they don't want. It's their worry about us. They worry about our financial burden. So make yourself be, increase your capability to be filial to your parents. So the next one is my mom. My mom, this is during her birthday. So in Amway business, after we achieve Diamond, to me, the most important thing is I can buy whatever they want or buy what we prefer without worrying any budget concern. So I think this is most important to anyone. If let's say I'm still under employment, I'm still working with salary, I don't think I can afford all of these things. Now you can decide how much is your parents' passive income. So I always told my friend that actually our parents, both of our mother they are actually the one that having the real passive income, because we give our bonus, 10% of bonus to them every year. So you can decide how much you want to give them by up your pin, by achieve a greater height in your Amway business. So as a mother, to me, I think as a mother, many of women in this hall, I believe I saw many of you is a mother as well. So to me, mother, I think we can be a better role model for them. This is my oldest daughter. She no longer small as like this anymore. Very soon next year she can join Amway business already. So this is before Diamond. Before Diamond, we didn't go anywhere. We just travel cuti Malaysia. Okay. So this is the goal setting letter from my oldest daughter. So when we decided to go Diamond, I think when we work hard in the business, we show the real example to her. So she excel her study by scoring how many A's that we set the goal for her, so that we can bring her to the ALS. Then at the same time, she know the importance of the goal achieving. This is the letter she write for us. Right, go Diamond, go EDC, God bless you. Okay, go Las Vegas with flight A380. Oh, so her glow is so clear. This is the first ALS that she followed us to Hokkaido. Then I still remember during the Hokkaido trip, before we go, we set a goal for her. I said, if you achieve 5 A's in your exam, in your coming exam, we bring you to Hokkaido. And she did it. She did it. And the next travel is Dubai 2019 Dubai. We told her, okay, now we have to in MA business, you have to up-pin. Up-pin is ALS point also 30% increase, right? So we have to increase her ALS point also, no? So we told her, okay, you want to go Dubai, can, but you have to achieve 7 A's. And she did it. And she did it. So I think, what I want to say through this picture, I want to share with you is, don't take your children as an excuses in your MA business. It's not an obstacle to you, but you have to take it as your motivation to you. You have to set it into your room, make it is your board in the bedroom, have to dream it every day. So I visualize her dream in business class seat, and after that, she go back to the economy cabin to sit with my Fanos Didi. This is just tumpang, no, for photo, for her visualization. So this one, okay. As my husband mentioned just now, Kelvin mentioned just now, during my pregnancy, right, he accompanied me during all the pregnancy period. He can have the time to cook for me, to cook what I like to eat. I think action speak louder than words, right? So besides that, I think for my oldest daughter, we have to, as a parents, we have to create the harmony family for her, to become a role model, to show her how to foster a lovely relationship among the siblings. Okay, this one I need to skip already because it is really late, but I still want to mention about this. Actually, this happened last year when 4 of them, my 3 children, including Calvin, admitted to hospital due to the food poisoning. Can you imagine when you are in the emergency department in the hospital? What is doctor tell you? You can only say yes, right? Doctor initials. You can only say yes. You cannot say no. Then the next thing is go to the payment counter, make your payment, and then you can admit to the room. You know, admit to the room. So my heartfelt is I really feel gratitude that we have MA business to protect our family, protect our financial, mentally, and financially. As a wife, I think you have to love your husband wholeheartedly so that you can build your marriage with a stronger relationship. In the picture, I think you can see I'm a flower person. So, and then very obvious also, you can see before diamond and after diamond, what is the difference, right? I personally appreciate my husband that he realized his promise to me that he will buy me 99 flowers in every year of my birthday and Valentine's Day. And he really make his time to cook all my favorite fruit for me during my pregnancy. I think this is more romantic than you are saying, I love you every day at home, but you're doing nothing, right? After 2 months of my delivery of my twins baby, I went to Los Angeles with him because his dream is to watch a live NBA show. So after 2 months, I delivered my baby. I went US with him, and after 1 day, we came back to Malaysia. I went to Dubai, did the skydiving with him. So I believe, luckily, I have Nutrilite, I have body key so that I can keep my body still quite okay. So thanks to Nutrilite. Otherwise, I don't dare to show my photo. So, yeah, I think this is very important points to every woman in your life. You have to handle every role in your life glamorously if you really plan your life with MA business. It is not about who has the love more in your marriage, but you never forget you are the only one to each other in every stage in your life. Many of the ladies out there, they forgot that after they have the baby, they have the children, they forgot that they have to love their husband already. That's why many of the marriage, after they got children, after they got baby, they're having a marriage problem issue. But not in MA business. As a woman, I encourage you, you have to be yourself, even you are a mother. But in MA business, you can truly be yourself. You can still go after what you like. We took this wedding photo, last minute trip. So I always tell my friend, you can take wedding photo everywhere as long as with the same person. So it doesn't matter where are you can take wherever you are. Then this is my dream. I like the China history. I just go wherever. And many people who know me, they know that I like Jay Chou very much. After Diamond, I attend his concert every year. And now I have a bigger dream. I told my husband I want to go Taiwan. So we can shopping everywhere. You can buy what you like. You can still choose what you like and afford what you like. And another thing is, personally, I love to do donation and help the people who needs money or who needs mentally support. So with every year, if let's say we achieve a greater height, we sponsor 1 or 2 more children through the organization. So this is what we can do within our capability. I think in marriage, right, if let's say you can experience as many as activities or experience many things together, you definitely can build a stronger relationship with your husband or with your wife. This is our travel photo. I don't think I need to go through with it. But next thing is, as an Amway leader, is our role, another role in our life. As an Amway leader, I know that in this hall, maybe you are married or you are single to build this business, but it doesn't matter. I want to tell you is obstacle is appear no matter you are doing Amway business or not. Your life is full of obstacle. This is a package of every person's life. So the next thing is, I want to tell you, no matter you are man or woman, you are building this business single or married. You can be the supporting role or you can be independent when your business need you. So if you are ladies, I want to tell you, don't dream of become a princess if you can become a queen by building your own castle. And my last slide, okay? My last slide. This is our new house we just bought end of last year. This is a bungalow because we want to realize my husband's dream. He want to build an indoor basketball court and swimming pool. So we buy this bungalow. So with this slide, I hope that today you in this hall, you stay out until so late until now. I hope all of the diamond sharing can inspire you, and after you go back home, you can take a really serious thought, think about Amway business, how you want to live at a different stage of your life. How Amway business can impact you, can change your life, and can realize your dream. Lastly, please allow me to share 2 sentences in Mandarin. 其实呢，物质的穷呢并不可怕，最可怕的是呢理想的缺失。所以如果在座各位你们都已经在这里待到那么迟了，所以如果今天不管是物质穷还是理想穷的好，你今天已经来到了这里的，最重要就是我们都要带着有理想、有梦想的决心呢，走出这个礼堂。我希望呢，从此在这场大会过后呢，这场大会能够改变你在安利事业的未来。And I wish all of you, last but not least, I would like to thank Amway Malaysia for having this recognition for all of us. And I wish all of you all the best in your Amway business. See you at the top. Thank you.
Thank you very much.